Good morning, everyone. What's going on? Yuri Elkaim here from Healthpreneur, and this is Coach's Corner. And today I want to talk with you about doing hard things. What are hard things and why you should do them? So hard things are really anything that makes you feel uncomfortable. And I want to share a thought with you today over the next 9 minutes or so about why I think it's a very virtuous endeavor to do hard things. The reality is that most people are looking for the easy path. They're looking for the easy button. They're looking for the quicker way to the top of the mountain, if we use that as an analogy. And those people inevitably fail all the time. We see it in lottery winners, right? People who play the lottery every single week and hope that their dreams are going to be met when they play the lottery. But we know statistically, most people who win the lottery, what ends up happening? Most of them blow the money. They lose the money. They come right back to where they started. And that's because they haven't developed into the type of person they need to be in order to acquire and make the money in the first place. And so the power of doing hard things is not in the ego boosting benefit of it, if you want to think of it as a benefit. It's really about who you have to become in the process, right? So I'm going to share a couple things that I'm doing that I've been doing for a long time that help me do more hard things. And I'm sharing this with you not because I'm like a special snowflake or anything, whatever. I'm sharing this with you because this is stuff that I've had to train myself on, because our default setting is to do the easy thing. It's a lot easier to lay on the couch than it is to work out. It's a lot easier to snuggle up in a blanket by the fireplace than it is to go outside when it's minus 10. And so one of the things that I do is every single morning, I get up at 3:48 a.m. It's pretty early. And for the longest time, like I'm talking 10 years, I had this internal battle every single day. I don't want to get out of bed. I don't want to get out of bed. I don't want to get out of bed, blah, 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 blah. And several years ago, I just said, you know what this is ridiculous. So I just changed the dialogue. And I changed the dialogue to, I'm the type of person that gets up early because most people don't. And I want different results than what most people get. Therefore, I'm willing to do what most people are not willing to do. That was the new dialogue. And that's the dialogue I live my life by. Whatever people are doing, I'm doing the exact opposite. If everyone's going out of the city for a long weekend, I'm staying in the city. When everyone's coming into the city, I'm leaving the city, as an example. Because I don't want the results that everyone has in life. I want to do things that most people are not doing, because if I do what they do, then I'll get the results that they want. If you want mediocre results, you follow mediocre people, okay? To live an extraordinary life, you have to do things that ordinary people are not willing to do. Is it reasonable to get up at 3:48 in the morning? It's ridiculous, right? It doesn't make any sense for a lot of people. They're like, I just want to sleep in. I can't wait till the weekend. And these people lose in life, okay? They lose in life because they look forward to the weekend. They look forward to the days where they can just kind of like chill and they want to retire. That's not what this is about, okay? I never want to retire. I don't know what I'm going to be doing when I'm 80. It's probably not going to be hanging on the beach. So I'm sharing this with you not from like a pedestal of like, I'm so special. I'm sharing this with you because I want to inspire you guys to do the very thing you're resisting doing. So I get up at 3:48 in the morning. Would it be easier to sleep in? 100%. So what's harder, getting up or sleeping in? It's harder to get up. Get up. First thing I do is I come downstairs. I open up my chest freezer, which if you've seen any of my videos is in the garage in my gym. And it's set to 6 degrees Celsius. So that's like 44 Fahrenheit. And I get in right up to my neck and I spend 3 minutes in that freezing cold water. That's like at 4:10 in the morning. It's the first thing I do after I brush my teeth and do my business. I spend 3 minutes in there and I shock my body. I'm like, holy, and then I have to breathe through that. And again, I'm not doing this because I'm trying to, win any competitions or like compete with Wim Hof. I'm doing it because it challenges me. It challenges my mind. It challenges that little voice. There's two voices in our head. And we actually have a new thing coming out for you guys in about a week, a little bit more. It's incredible. It's going to transform your life. It's a human development program. I'll tell you more about it as we go over the next couple of days. But there's two voices. There's two people in your head that direct your life. You've got the whiner and the winner. And that whiner is the one who's like, oh my God, I can't do this. It's too cold. I don't want to do this. It's more comfortable outside or, out of the cold tub. And the thing that I've realized is like whatever the whiner is saying, you use that as the prompt to do the exact opposite. So if the whiner says, I don't want to do this because, you do the exact opposite thing. Right now I'm looking outside and it's cold. It's like that, crispy, crusty snow that happens after a snowfall and it gets really cold. That's what it's like outside. It's like crystalline. I don't even know what the word is. And I'm going to go outside and go for a walk after. 30-minute minimum, 30 to 45 minutes. I could say, oh, it's snowing outside. It's cold. I don't want to go outside. The very fact that I said that to myself is the very prompt that's going to make me do that thing, right? So whatever you catch yourself saying, like you don't want to do, I don't want to make that phone call. Too bad, you said it, you got to make the phone call now. I don't want to send that email because so-and-so might think, who cares? You said it, now you got to do the exact opposite. Doing hard things, guys, is going to make you a better human being because we don't grow by staying safe and playing it easy. You have to challenge yourself. You have to put yourself in situations that get you uncomfortable every single day. Every single day, right? And one of the, part of my morning routine is like I have a sauna, an infrared sauna that I would go into first because I'm like, let me warm up my body and then I'll go jump in the cold plunge. And I was like, hold on, dude, hold on, what's going on here? You're looking for the easy way, right? Because if I warm up my body, then the cold plunge won't be as bad. I'm like, no. You're gonna go first thing in the cold plunge because that's the thing you're trying to avoid. So it's like, do the hard thing, then you can go in the sauna afterwards and kind of warm the body back up. So doing hard things is like, whether it's having a difficult conversation with someone, the right thing to do in every situation, okay, this is going to be a dogmatic statement I'm about to make. The right thing to do in every single situation in your life is the hard thing to do. Okay? So you don't want to have the conversation. That's the conversation that's going to transform the relationship, right? You don't want to get up early. That's the very thing you need to do. You don't want to enroll in a specific coaching program or mastermind because it's too expensive. That's the very thing you need to do. You don't want to go outside because it's too cold. You have to go outside. You don't want to work out because it's uncomfortable. You have to work out, okay? Because you will never grow by continually doing the things that keep you safe and easy. And that's how most people live their lives. So if you want to live a life that is superior, not to anyone else, but superior to your current reality, you have to become a bigger, better version of yourself. Be, do, have, okay? Not have, do, be. You have to become the type of person who is willing to do whatever it takes to do the things you need to do to have the results you want in life. If you want more money, it doesn't start with making more money. It starts with who you have to become up here, and the things you're willing to do and not do to make that a reality, okay? So doing hard things, guys, is one of the most important principles I think I can share with you. And I want you to tap into that internal dialogue that's happening in your mind every single day. If you're in a situation and you're backing out, that is the whiner, not the winner. And if you let the whiner dictate your life, you're gonna have a shitty life. Okay, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Like, it's more comfortable, we know. What's the saying? The devil we know is better than the devil we don't, something like that. No, it's not. Like, no, you can't be happy with your current situation. I mean, like, let me rephrase that. You can be grateful and appreciative of your current situation, okay? That's very important. But never be satisfied with it, because you're either growing or you're dying. Like, you can't stay stagnant in life. Nothing stays stagnant. This snow on the road is gonna melt, right? The flowers in a couple months are gonna grow, and then in the fall, they're gonna die. That's how life works, okay? You can't stay stagnant. You're either moving forward or you're going, the opposite direction. So that's my encouragement for you guys today, is to do hard things, is to recognize, is this the whiner talking or is this the winner inside of me talking? Choose the winner as much as you possibly can, because the winner is the director you want in the chair who's going to direct the movie of your life. That's the director. That's the person who's going to say, the real you, the higher version of you, that's going to be saying to themselves, I can do this. I know I can make this happen. I believe in myself, etc., etc., etc. So once again, we have a program that I think is going to make ripples in the world. That's the best part. Is totally free, right? And this is it's going to be launching in about 10 days, and I'd love for you guys to take part in this. It's not going to be easy, but I promise you this, it'll be the most rewarding thing you do this year, and it's going to benefit everything else you do in your business and your personal life. It's going to transform who you are as a person and everyone around you in such a way that you'll look back on this to be like, I can't believe what just happened, in a positive way. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to be telling you guys more about that as we come to its release in about 10 days. But yeah, for now, I got to go. Hope you guys have an amazing day. Do the hard thing. Do one thing today that's going to make you uncomfortable. Get it done, guys, and report back to me in the comments what that was and what you learned about yourself in the process. Deal? Let's do it.